Those are my birds. Mm-mm. I won't do it that way. Back this way. Make sure this. Okay, good. Okay, I'm back, Ohana's. Mm-hmm. Make sure my volume is up. Okay, my volume's up. Okay. I know a lot of people is excited about that solar eclipse. I don't know if it showed already, but anywho, I'm gonna drink me a little water and then I'm gonna say why I'm on here. Okay. Okay. So the time is so okay, here's my water thing. Okay, I said that because I showed it earlier. It has the times and stuff like that, and I'm where I need to be. Okay. So, Ohanas, we are family. And I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because it says so. Okay, I'm going to get to the point. That's the intro. And again, Ohana means family in Hawaii. So that's why I sing the intro. We on my page, I am going to let everybody know. That's why I came back on here. I understand a lot of people are on here new. I know a lot of people from different countries, states, different parts of the world, different time. I'm Central Standard Time, okay? You could call me Mona, but grandmother of five, you could call me that as well. The reason why that is, let me slow down a little bit because I want everybody to catch up. The reason why grandmother of five, because I support and take care of five grandchildren, meaning financially, uh, food, clothes, and living with. And I'm also a mother of four grown adult children, all which is in their 30s. And one of my child or children on a 24/7 basis, I support financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay. I done shared this before. The reason why I'm doing this again, periodically is good too, because you have new subscribers coming in and out. Okay. And I realize that. And I realize a lot of people are curious to know what this channel's about. So I'm going to put that out there too. So you can call me Grandmother Five. You can call me Grandmother, but don't call me anything inappropriate. Over here is positive vibes, please. I'm not for everyone. I realize that. And if I'm not for you, you can speak or you don't have to speak. Please just don't say nothing crazy. I'm so serious. And that's just all I ask. But just because you say something crazy, that's how you're feeling, but you don't know me. That's why I'm telling you a little bit about me. That's why I share things on my video. When you're a content creator, a social media influencer, we all know what it's about, right? And if we don't, I don't have no problem with explaining. I'm a I'm not gonna say I'm an open book, But when you put yourself out here on these platforms, you're letting people in a little bit. Just because you tell people certain things, that don't mean you have to tell them everything. And I'm pretty sure I know a lot of people don't tell everything. But my key thing is for this channel, mine's right here: honesty, transparency, positive motivation, staying focused, talking about things that we go through in life. Life, life, life. Life be life, and life is life. There's something you can't get away from being in this world and existent, which is life. Until the good Lord up above, God, whatever you put a title to, call us home. We all have a number. My thing is this: I like to be positive. I'm not fake. I'm honest. I really feel this about myself. See, this is me telling you things. What are you talking about? We have to listen. I'm sharing things. I done talked about one thing, my weight loss journey. hmm I was on just a few minutes ago. I said I was coming back on. I don't make promises, but I came back on like I said it was. I'll be in the gym. I work out in my home, and I also walk. I have two cell phones, actually more, but two of them have steppers, meaning it'll let you know how many steps you done took for that day. I also talk about things that I know. Disclaimer: I'm not a doctor or physician. Certified nurse's assistant, yes. I also said I was a foster mom. I can't get my words out. Mom before. Okay. I have also had a licensed daycare. hmm Went to school for that. I also am registered in the state. There's a difference between register and license childcare. But I'm still registered, if I can get my words out, to do childcare in my state. Say for instance, if anybody get food stamps, um, income that's allowing them to work, but they can't afford to pay all the child care. So it's child subsidy or um, child care that the state can help you with paying while you work. So the only thing you might have to pay is a sliding fee. A sliding fee is, I'm giving examples because I know what I'm talking about. Everybody's state calls it different, but in my state, it's called sliding fee. So basically, it's a portion that you have to pay. So say, for instance, they might say $20 a week. Okay. You have to pay that to me. The state doesn't. Okay. The state pays me because I'm registered and I have a number that I go by. I don't care how many years it's been. If I do childcare, it's still my number. The only way it's not my number is if I done got my rights stripped to where I can't do childcare. Okay. So since 1999, November, I done said this before, but again, periodically, I'm going to give some intro information about what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, what my channel is, so people will know. So they won't have to keep saying, what's your channel about? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, boring, or whatever you choose. But the only thing I'm trying to say is, the only way you know is ask. You can ask me something in a polite way. I don't have no problem with explaining to someone that's asking me something in a polite way. Don't come off rude, because I'm not being rude. And if it's something that I feel at the moment, because timing's key, right? That I don't want to discuss, I might say, I don't feel like answering that at the moment, because especially if it's something emotional. But right now, my emotions is not to where I'm delicate or sensitive. One would say, I don't have no problem. Like I said, Q&As. Someone asked me the other day for my Cash App. I'm not on here begging. I don't have my hands like cups. Okay. But if somebody asks me, it's $ FAKELLEY. That's my Cash App. FAKELLEY. Someone asked me that. You can have that. Also, it's on my community tab wall and in my description of um, a little bit about my channel. Okay. Yes. Grandmother of 5. All in. So, also, like I said, I done been in the gym. People done saw me work out. They done seen me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. Okay. I'm not sitting down all the time. I done been in the kitchen. You could just go on down stroll periodically. You don't have to look at all of them. You'll see videos of me standing up, cooking, washing dishes. The other day I did my stove, refrigerator. I done did my bathroom. I done stocked. I'm not hiding behind a camera because I don't want nobody to see who I am. Now, I always say, when you see that right there, I'm in my living room. If you see the gray headboard or whatever, that's when I'm in my room. And the only way I'm in my room is if I just feel like being in there for whatever reason. And I'm going to tell you something, that's not my segment. I don't want to be in my room. Or if I have some people staying here because they visiting, etc., or the kids, in the living room talking, playing games, and I kind of want to do some streaming or what. I could go in my room. I could do that. They could take care of themselves to a degree because they old enough, and they could be right there. There's games, activities, etc. So I'm introducing myself. You can call me Grandmother of 5. My subscribers, I call Ohana, meaning family. That's why I sing the song, or try to sing it anyways, before I get to running my mouth. Okay. Now I say that because I be joking, but I do be running my mouth. I like to talk about a lot of different things. And I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And I like to share it. I done share some journeys of mine. I done share some testimonies as far as I had high blood pressure. And how when I say had or no longer have it or whatever, it's because I did something about it so that I wouldn't have to be, excuse me, on the pills or medication anymore. Okay. Let me just say it like that. What the heck is going on over here? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. So, that's what I talk about. High blood pressure. How did you overcome your high blood pressure? Started my weight loss journey. Started eating healthier. I was eating more vegetables, fruits. I was not messing with no out to eat food. I was not eating bread, sugar, eggs, what else? Meats. And I explained that before. I went pork. I don't even know why I mentioned that because I haven't had pork in so wide. Okay, please don't do that either. I'm on here talking. I don't know if you just got on, but if you listen, you would catch on. I'm not for everyone. Don't come on here, please. What not? Anyhow, so I started eating healthier. I decided I wanted to be healthier. Okay. And this was in 2020. I started a weight loss journey and I started on a weight loss pill. Okay. And I said like that, like right now, that's why I said, let's chat and eat. This is what I'm having for lunch. I'm going to turn it around because I don't know if y'all can quite see it. Um, and what this is right here is plant-based vegan buffalo chicken. Okay, and what I did, patty, that is, I should say patty. I cut it up, like a chicken patty sandwich. Uh, I said chicken patty sandwich, chicken patty, and I'm having a chicken salad. That's what I'll try to say. And then here we go. We got some tomatoes and we have onions and the lettuce, of course. And this is the dressing of choice. This is the only one I pretty much eat. Nothing else. Okay. And tomatoes, if I didn't say that. So this is what I'm having. Okay. I did a short video showing it. This is not me trying to, act like I'm eating this or making it and don't eat it. Honey, let me say this. And this is all I've had so far other than water today. Oh, and coffee. I haven't eaten nothing. And it is, the solar eclipse is happening because you could tell it done got dark outside. I'm not outside. And the dog is barking. Not mine. Someone's upstairs. They can tell different things. It's 1:35 Central Standard Time. Okay. This is what I'm having. This is lunch. Lettuce, the buffalo chick. I forget. I don't know if they said chick patty or chick something. How they said vegan. This is plant-based. I done showed the package, certified vegan, plant-based. It says it on the package. Anytime you get anything in the store, if you want to know for certain if it's plant-based or vegan, check the labels. It should be on there. Now, this is what I'm having. And I said that because sometimes it'll say vegetarian. There's a difference. There's a difference between vegan, vegetarian, and plant-based. People can look it up if they want to. A lot of times they call it plant-based because, when you are converting over to be vegan, of course, that's to save the animals or you don't want to eat animals or whatever. A lot of times a true vegan don't buy anything like purse, handbags, shoes, clothes, etc. that's made of animals. Okay? This is me saying a little bit of something. And the vegetarian, one would kind of probably say the same thing, but they eat a lot of stuff that people that are vegan or plant-based don't. Now, I'm converting back over, like I told my daughter, and I said this morning when I was working out, I did a 20-minute workout video, 22 or whatever, because you can set the minutes, however. So I'm going to just say 20. I showed the timer, I showed the beginning, and you heard the alarm go off, and you saw me moving and working, and I showed that too. I'm getting back on track because at one time I wasn't eating any meat, period. I still really ain't, but I've had, I've eaten, I don't know why I can't talk. Is it because of the solar eclipse? No, I'm just playing. I've eaten things or eaten things. I've ate things, let me say it like that I shouldn't have. Okay. And no, because with me, I start feeling depressed, sad, and I can tell it when I stop eating certain things. For those of you wondering what I'm talking about, I'm doing an intro. I'm letting people know a little bit about myself. I'm sharing with people my journey. I'm saying I'm not for everyone. I know I'm not. And if someone don't want to hear what I have to say, please be kind. Don't say nothing out of the way. But that's that. And if you do, I can still ignore it. But I'm I'm trying to share my life with people and I'm trying to help folks. I'm trying to make a difference. You know what? I'm going to say this. You know how people are celebrities, right? And you see people that have podcasts, news stations, and thank you so much. That is so sweet. Kind. I appreciate it. You know, people um try to get noticed, right? Well, that's me. I want to make a difference in a change. I do. And I also to share this too. I have a voice. Okay. And why I say that? Yeah. Oh, she said she got a voice. Of course, we hear her. No, that means I used to didn't. I used to allow myself to go through a lot and not speak up about it, and mainly when I was a kid. And I tell my grandchildren this all of the time. My granddaughter, she lives with me. Okay. Talk. Let people know how you feeling. Let people know what they've done to you. Because sometimes I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. The older generation of people, just call them like I said, when we was coming up, you couldn't talk. That was being mouthy, disrespect, and you didn't get to express yourself. And not all households, but a lot of them. Yes, yes, yes. And so, me, I was the type of kid that didn't say nothing. Yes, yes. And we can be overcomers of it. But talking about it, that's not because you still harboring over it. You sharing your story with people. You're not alone. I know I'm not the only one. I ain't telling nobody nothing to feel sorry for me. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for nobody, but you can feel bad for people and you can have compassion and love and be sensitive. We supposed to. And, just like seeing something on the news. Oh my goodness. I hope they okay. That type of thing. Or, wow, I hope they find that person, that type of thing. But I didn't have a voice. And one will probably say, I can't tell. Well, I'm gonna the solar eclipse. Yeah, you can tell it is. Because you can tell the sky done changed. I'm sitting right here and my sliding door open and I can see that it's done changed. And you can see down on the ground, because I'm not looking at the sky. I don't care if the thing's there or not. But I got my door open. But anyhow, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be all over the place, but you can tell that the solar eclipse is happening. So I didn't have a voice. Mm-mm. I was a very, 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 very emotional child. I was a very, very, very timid child. I was very, very afraid. I was very bullied. I was scared. I didn't speak up on nothing. I've been abused mentally, physically, and emotionally. And um, what helped me through that process of my life was my kid's father when I met him when I was 18. Anyone that I shared a story with him, he saw a lot of things. That's when it hits different. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you're just telling things your way. This didn't happen this way." Yeah, I'm doing it to be funny. You just saying that. No, I'm not. And you do have people that tells stories and to get attention and stuff. Anything I say straight up from the door, I ain't telling it to get attention. I'm telling it to help me, to help you, to help someone out here that yes. And that's the thing that sometimes it can be a good thing, But we know our limit of who we're going to help and how far we will help someone too. Well, I'm learning that because I didn't know. And I feel like my mom always say, feed someone, that type of thing. I done fed people. I done took people in my home. I said this the other day. I was in Colorado Springs. So why would I pick this state? My kid's father was stationed there. He was in the military. Okay. I'm a military wife. And I say that because he's no longer here, but he's still supporting me because I was a military wife. Benefits. Okay. We're going to get to that. Benefits. So we lived in Colorado Springs, and there were some people we came across. I'm going to just say it like this. One was a pimp. Okay. And he had some girls that he brought from Houston, Texas. Okay. Houston, Texas. And he was a nice person, and they was too. They gave my kids a puppy. Okay, the girls did. They dressed so nice. They didn't look. I ain't gonna put no word on it because I don't like labeling people, but they was working women. Let me say it like that in a polite way. If you can't catch my drift, I'm sorry. I just don't. It's just, people understand. But he was a pimp, and I said that because I could have said he was a guard or whatever, but yeah. And they was street women. Let me say it like that. But they didn't work the street. They didn't work the streets. They was like, I guess you can say call girls. So he was watching over them. And how I knew this is me talking about people I didn't came in contact with. So I say that because I don't want people to say, what is she talking about? I'm talking about a lot of things because I'm introducing people on how I am as a person. I'm telling people how I can be as a person and what I've done as a person. That's what I'm talking about. And so he shared with us, he wasn't a violent one. He treated them kind. He just basically, I guess you could say, watched over them. He didn't take their money, beat them, get them hooked on drugs or none of that stuff. Mm-mm. So one can't say, "Oh, this person is this way," because da da da. No, no, no. We talked to the girls. We talked to him in front of him. They wasn't afraid of him or nothing. No, no, at all. And also let someone that was out there doing whatever sleep in my home with me and my children. And I say that home, we was in a motel efficiency because my kid's father was in the army, Fort Carson, Colorado. When we first got there, we were staying on the military housing, far as the what you call it, temporary housing. But but I think you can only stay there 30 days. And we got to extend it. But after that, we was trying to debate if we was going to live there or not. We ended up not living there, so that's why I'm saying all this. So we ended up living in a motel efficiency. It had a big refrigerator that you would have in your home, oven, stove that you would have in your home, not no small one, a big one, and of course, microwave. They had a full bathroom and two rooms, two king size beds. My kids was in their room because their room's in the back, like a room. And ours was in the front where the front door was. And it had table, AC, and we lived there for 6 months. And the reason why, because we was trying to debate if we was going to buy a home there, live there, or what have you. And that's where my kid's father got out June the 19th, June the 19th, 1992. Because I was pregnant with my last child. And I met some people there, all different types of walks of life. So I'm sharing with how I am as a person. I didn't judge them, and they lived that life. That life. I even helped this one girl. And see, this is the thing. When you get involved with people that's in relationships, It's hard, but I'm gonna tell you why it's good too sometimes. She could have lost her eye because he beat the hell out of her. Let me just be straight to it. And it didn't happen in front of me, but it happened in front of my kid's father. He was cooking, they was somewhere further, and he had to go break them up because he was beating on this girl. Now, mind you, he was 6 something, she was 4 something. Little bitty old thing. Went to the hospital with her, me and this other girl. And when I went to check her in, that's all you see was a screen full of her going to the emergency rooms. And me and her, I didn't tell her to tell the caseworker. We looked at her like, I know she is not gonna say nothing. And I didn't tell her that was her that was her prerogative, but she did. But the sad thing of it is, I took her around. I helped her get her disability. I also took her to her doctor's appointment because she ended up going to a shelter. And when she went to the shelter, I was like, going there to, be a friend and help her, and so you can leave and come and go as you please, right? She was approved for her disability, and she got her back pay. I was in Fort Carson, Colorado Springs. She was, me and my kid's father saw her and her boyfriend. She ended up getting back with. This is why I'm saying this. To tell me goodbye that she was going to Denver, Colorado to be with her children, because that's what she always told me. She wanted to be back with her kids because her kids was living with her mom because of her lifestyle. I felt so bad for her. And I knew by her having that money, I don't know if he knew that she was had applied for it prior. I don't know. But that's not the point. He knew that she had money. Because she and the both of them came upstairs to tell us goodbye and thank you. And me and my kid's father said this. I didn't talk about her. I said, I pray for her. Hope all is well, and her going to be with her kids and seeing her kids, that was, key. But we know in the back of our minds, I know what really was going to go on and happen with her. And this is just me giving a little history of how I am. I done took people in. I done let this one lady, she was a streetwalker. She was so nice, sweet, kind. She's a person at the end of the day. And she would go and get my kids clothes. She did not shoplift. She bought them. How I know? I would take her. That was her showing appreciation and gratitude for me, um, helping her and me and my kid's father. She didn't have nowhere to sleep that night or a couple of nights. We prayed over our kids, and she wasn't no bad person. Despite what she did for herself. And I would take her on Sundays to visit her son at her mom's house because that's where her son was living at. And she was so nice. Then one more time, there was another girl. They ended up coming to the hotel and stayed, her and her boyfriend. And they wanted me to take them somewhere. And for whatever reason, I don't remember what happened, but I was driving. And he was punching the hell out of her into my back seat. God be my witness, and God take the wheel, and God believe me. And I told him these words. If you do not take your hands off her, now I'm driving. He could have easily punched me in the back of my head, choked me out while I was driving, being honest. He stopped. Why would you do that? That's what I said. I done been in some situations, but you can only say that was God that was with you to pull you through or to take you out of that situation, because, honey, boom, he could have easily done something to me. Y'all, hold on. I've been drinking a lot of water. I'm being honest. I got to go to the ladies' room. Be right back. 2 and 2. I'm just being real. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. All this water, y'all. which is a good thing. Mm. I'm coming back, 2 and 2. I don't know if it's been 2, but honey, whew, this water, that's the good thing, though. Oh yeah, that solar eclipse or whatever the heck you want to see. I don't know if y'all can tell. It got dark in my house, real dark. But yeah, I done helped out a lot of people, so that's what I'm about. I think I'm a pretty. I'm not just trying to say it. I think I'm a pretty decent person. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see something. I'm trying to see the time if this is what's going on now. Cause, oh, excuse me, y'all. Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what's going on because I'm looking at it says how long do it last? I think it said 3 minutes. It says anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes and 13 seconds that it can last. The solar eclipse that is. Then it says the eclipse will mean something different for the city with the path of totally, and for those outside within a path of totally darkness will fall for a few minutes. The longest will last more than 4 minutes, but the most place will be seen um, between 3.5 and 4 minutes totally. So it can last anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes. You could tell too. I can tell it that because it's done changed and look like there's a wow. That's cool. History in the making. But anyhow, I was just on here today doing an intro. I showed what I was eating for lunch. I also showed a short video or whatever clips or whatever you want to call them, video shorts of what I've done or do for us preparing or whatever, and how it looks on my plate. And so again, if anyone want to know anything far as what is this? Okay. Oh, I like this. I'm learning these. Okay. Okay. But if anyone would like to know a Q&A, or um I thought that was so gross. She took and put them back in the sink. Okay, and then you're gonna wash it around with the rag that you use to do your dishes. Are you serious? Oh, she don't use that washcloth no more. That'd be really gross. Oh no. But anyhow, y'all, if there's anything that you would like to know about me, feel free to ask. And again, people keep asking me for my Cash App. It's $ FAKELLEY, my Cash App. I haven't asked no one for anything, but someone and people have been asking me. So that's it. So, Ohana, we are family. You know why? Because it says so. Have a good one.